What's up, business partners? It's time to update you guys where we stand with the brand. Here we go. First of all, so revealed. It's crazy. The production is now live. We're now starting to produce our first launch of our own fitness apparel. Get It Done brand Sweden is now starting to shape up. So revealed, so happy, so grateful. It's crazy how things can turn out the way we want to. But as I'm so revealed and so happy, I also want to share my journey so far with you guys towards a new life and a new brand. So let me tell you guys how I went through this. What steps did I take? What road did I go? So if you're interested, guys, I'm so happy to share this with you. As I said, my big dream was to always have my first launch here in Sweden. In the beginning it was really tough because I started to look around with fabrics, with industries here in Sweden, and they were so expensive. And most of them had like a minimum of 200 clothes, 300 clothes, 100 clothes, like t-shirts so to speak. As I said in my previous videos, that I want to do like a minimum to release maybe 50 of them to see where the interest is and to take it from there further on. So I started emailing them, I started to meet up with them, and they were so expensive, so I decided like, wow, this is gonna be tough. It's gonna take a while. But then I started to talk to people and they all came with great advices. Extremely good advices. So they told me like, why haven't you thought about talking to people that has making clothes as a hobby? Why don't you talk to them? And that really opened up my mind. I was like, wow, they have it as a hobby and I want to produce a minimum of clothes to start with, t-shirts. So why don't I talk to them? So I started to emailing these individuals to ask them if they do anything like this that I want to do. And many of them did, but here as well, guys, so expensive. And I remember one day I woke up and I decided that I'm gonna go to the central of Stockholm here, and to go to each store, like these fabric stores where they sell fabrics. I decided to go to each and every one of them and to talk to the staff there and see if they know anyone or if they know any website that I can go through. But they didn't. Lastly, the last store I decided to go through, I was so close to go home, but I decided like, you know what? I'm gonna try my last time. Took a deep breath and I went inside. And I started talking to this girl who was really helpful, and she gave me these great advices also that why don't I go through websites? Like they have these forums where all these people who has a hobby, as I said, that want to make clothes, why not I go through these websites and put up a topic and see if anyone responds. I was so happy that I met this girl. The same day when I get back home, I went directly to my computer and I started to put up these topics through each and every website I went through. The day after, I got an email from this woman called Karina, and she decided to help me to go through with these 50 t-shirts. So Karina, if you're watching this, a massive thank you for your help. So looking forward to collaborate with you, to create awesome stuff, to brainstorm. A big thank you. So we started to talk to each other. She rose to the challenge and decided to, you know what, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you develop this brand the way you want it, and let's go. And at that moment, I don't know how to explain, but it was so surreal to know that the production is now going to be a part of my life. And I remember when I was on my way to the job, to Fresh Fitness, I worked on a Sunday. My shift started at 12. I remember as I walked to the gym, suddenly I received a message. I picked up my phone and it was from Karina. And at that point, she told me that, hey, I'm gonna help you. And that moment, I decided to go to the park. We had this little park just next to the gym, and I decided to sit down by myself for 50 minutes before I started my shift. So I sat down, put on powerful music, and just enjoyed a lot during this time. And I sat there, and I was so grateful and so happy. Felt some tears here and there, because this is a big thing to me, guys, that I really want to inspire and motivate others to go after what they want. By doing that, I need to prove to myself that I can do it myself. We're just at the start, but it's now starting to shape up, and I'm so grateful. So bear with me, guys, the production is now live, and we're gonna do it the best we can to give you guys the best possible apparel. So a big thank you guys for watching. I highly appreciate your support as always. I hope you know that, and here we go. Thanks, guys.